how to write an introductory paragraph for an argumentative or persuasive essay. What do we do in the introduction of this type of essays? Good. Now, usually, in all types of introductions, right, we have three major steps we should consider. Number one is called hook. Number two, background information about topic. Number three, writing your thesis statement. Clear? Now let's try to identify what each step here, right, indicates. Hook. Hook means, right, that object that you can say catches or don't know. Yes, catches things. All right, and it's a sharp edge. Clear. Hook means here try to attract the reader at the beginning of your introduction with something catchy, something attractive, something don't know that arouses his curiosity to read your essay. Clear. Right. For example, if I want to talk about abortion, I can start with thousands of babies are being killed every year. Example. This will astonish my reader and he will carry on reading the rest of my introduction and my essay. Clear. Try to hook him. Clear. Attract him. Stimulate him and arouse his curiosity, his desire to read your introduction. Number two, after this, you provide background information about your topic and your controversy. Example, then you move on to the issue of abortion. These are killed because of abortion. Clear. And also, you refer to it is a matter of juicy debate. It's a kind of controversy. Clear. There are those who are against, those who are for. Clear. Good. Then, in your statement, here you need or you must to decide clearly your position. Clear. Vis-a-vis this topic of yours. Whether you are against or for. Tell the reader clearly, clear and obviously that you are against this point of view or that you are for this point of view. Clear? Right. And don't leave him in between. It's wrong. Right. So decide the position you stand. Number one. Also, here you are required, don't forget to include the two key elements of your statement. It means the topic, abortion, example, clear. And the keyword of concerning idea. It is good or bad. It is harmful or useful. It is dangerous or fruitful. So these can act as your concerning ideas. Clear, positive or negative. Right. Just to show clear your stand to your reader. Clear. So, after this, of course, also in this type of introductions of this type of essays, you are required, not obliged, but it's better, refer to the other side's point of view. For example, you adopt the opinion that you are against, so you refer to the view of those who are it's good. Then you say the opposite. Inform the reader about your opposing view. Clear? Right. Here you are required, for example, you can refer to the other side's point of view under claim. Then directly you declare, you state your position after this, right? To inform the reader that you are going to defend your view which is against that claim. That claim. Right. Of course, with your arguments and counter-arguments. Right. Example, you can write as a statement simply, the new trading laws are unfair and should be abolished. Here, as if you are against the new laws. Not for. Here I have just mentioned my point of view. New trading laws is my topic. Unfair and should be abolished is my concerning idea that I am against. Simply. Or also we said you can refer to the other point of view. Then you directly state your own position and stand strongly, showing the way that this is what you are going to back up and support in the body paragraphs. For instance, I can write as these statements of mine. While many couples find in abortion a solution to many of their problems, I believe that it is a shameful threat to the human race. So here I mentioned first the other side point of view, then I state my belief, my decision, clear, that it's shameful, it's a threat. It means I am against. Also, although the United States Constitution says that all citizens have the right to own guns, I believe that the sale of guns is a danger and should be illegal. Here also, I mentioned first the other point of view, then I introduced mine. Clear. I believe that sale of guns, my topic, is a danger. I'm against concerning idea and illegal also. Also, something that the new laws are necessary to control juvenile gangs. However, I think that their harms outweigh their benefits. Here also, I first produced the other side point of view, then I contrast it with what? Finally, my stand, my position, alright, point of view, which is against. Okay, the first view and against also the other view in this topic. Also, while many people find genetically modified foods very harmful, I think that these have hidden positive sides one should consider. Here, I introduced the view of those who are against GMFS food. Then I state my opinion that I think no, it's the opposite. Clear. I choose the other side to defend and to back up with my arguments in my body paragraphs. So as you see here, I always try to contrast the other side's point of view to mine using these words of concession, like while, although, however, don't know, but, and so on, to show that I am not with them. It means I adopt the other view, clear, that I will defend in my essay. Clear? Go. Now, of course, remember when we spoke about the basic structure of argumentative essay. We say it is introduction, then body paragraphs equals or as many body paragraphs as the number of our arguments. If you have 3 arguments, you will write 3 body paragraphs. Every paragraph will discuss and develop one of the arguments. Clear? Then, after that, you must devote a paragraph in which you expose the other point of view and also rebut its arguments with your own counter arguments. Then you reach conclusion. It's the basic, clear structure. All right, you can use. It's okay. Also, academics recommend and distinguish between 2 other styles or structures which are very important and which are widely used. I need to inform you about them. Clear, you need to know them because they are widely used and adopted in argumentative writing. Clear. Besides the first basic structure. We have here 2 structures or 2 main styles also. Number 1, I have block structure. Number 2, I have point-by-point structure. Of course, in both of them, I have introduction, clear, which include always hook, background information, and my statements, as explained before. Then, For the block structure, what do I have? I have in it normally 2 blocks. It means 2 paragraphs. The first block, or the first paragraph, what do we write in it? It includes the summary of the other side's point of view and its arguments. It means first I start by exposing the other side's point of view, and its arguments briefly. Then in the same block, the same paragraph, I rebut or refute these arguments one by one with my own counter arguments. It means after the summary of the other side's argumentative arguments and point of view, point of the arguments, I will rebut, all the arguments. I will rebut the first argument with my counter argument and rebut the second argument of the other view with my counter argument. Then I will rebut also the third other side's argument with my third counter argument. This is the first block. Second block, or second paragraph in the body, here I devote it totally to explain and back up my point of view using my arguments now. Here I expose first argument, explain it, and second argument, explain it, and third argument, explain it. Like this we have 2 blocks and 2 body paragraphs. That's why it's called block structure. Clear. At the end, conclusion, of course, I restate the statement. It means repeat the content of extend my statement of my point of view. Clear. And I summarize generally, my arguments. Summarize generally my arguments. Clear. Now, for the body of point by point, here, for example, you are going to write down, for example, 3 body paragraphs, separate body paragraphs. In the first one, you start first by presenting the other side's first argument, and directly after it, you rebut or refute it with your own counter argument. First paragraph. Then, second body paragraph, which is separate also. You here also introduce the other side's second argument. And in the same paragraph, directly you rebut it. You overthrow it, refute it with your own counter argument. Then, the third body paragraph, which is separate one also. Clear? You introduce other side's third argument. Clear? And you rebut it or refute it with your own also counter argument. Clear? Like this, I have 3 body paragraphs. In each one, I present the other side's argument and rebut it immediately in the same paragraph. And at the end, I conclude always by restate the statement and sum up my major arguments. Clear? Of course, in all these structures, you are free as a right to choose one of them, adopt one of them. Just bear in mind that you have to keep the unity of your essay. It means always, when you defend your point of view, it's against or for. Keep defending your point of view and don't, for example, include any other topic. Clear? In this debate between against and for. Clear? Also, sake of coherence, you must use always appropriate transitions, all the arguments logically in the order of importance. Clear? Using transitions of order, first, second, and this and so on. Also, use the appropriate counter-argumenting transitions like however, but, nonetheless, nevertheless, in spite of that. Clear? To show your counter-arguments clearly to the reader. Clear? So, this is simply if you can say, a detailed explanation about the 2 major structures of the argumentative and persuasive essay in English academic writing. besides to the basic structure we explained before. So you can use these. And in case you find any other styles, I said before, there are many other styles, right? And just be consistent when you choose one of them to respect it in all your steps of writing. Clear? Good. So, as usual, I have prepared to you this time 3 model argumentative essays, right, which are based on different styles and different structures, just to show you how to write this type of essays following one of those patterns of organization, either basic structure or point by point or block structure. Clear? The first essay with me here is about students who study abroad achieve greater success. So here, this writer supports the view that says the students who study abroad achieve better, clear, than those who study inside their countries. And this essay is based on the structure of basic structure. Basic structure. It means you will find introduction, then argument number 1 in the first paragraph, argument number 2, second paragraph, argument number 3 in the third paragraph, clear. Then fourth paragraph, he will what? Expose the other side's point of view and rebut or refute its arguments using his own counter arguments, and at the end we find our conclusion. Let's read it together. Go. Introduction. Much of our learning takes place outside the classroom. We learn how to maintain budgets, forge friendships, develop business relationships, and more. Imagine extending those skills on a global level. We would immediately cease to believe the world only contains the people and things we can see, but rather a wide variety of opinions, customs, beliefs, and ethics. This is why every college level student must study abroad. You see, he states his opinion by saying that they must study abroad. He is for studying abroad, not against. During their undergraduate years, they will learn more in that semester abroad than in any other academic year. So here I have, you see, topic is what? Studying abroad, and constant idea that they must study abroad. He is for. Now, first paragraph includes the first argument, with which he backs up his opinion and also explains the first argument in it. According to IES Abroad, a company that encourages students to become international leaders, students who study abroad are more likely to be accepted into the graduate degree program of their choice. In fact, 90% of students, here we have percentage, statistics, numbers, figures, facts, okay, as the argument, who studied abroad with IES are admitted to their first or second choice for graduate school. Now, second argument explanation. Imagine walking into an interview and being able to discuss preparing the most popular dish in India or organizing the best route to take from Sydney, Australia to Perth. Not only does this strike up memorable conversation, but it also demonstrates a student's fierce independence and determination arguments. All this makes someone who has studied abroad a more desirable candidate for their dream job. As if IES abroad statistic above, statistics always facts as arguments, proofs, was not astounding enough. It has been proven that 97% of students who study abroad find employment within 12 months only of graduation. Clear? From Smith, this is source. Clear? Beyond college, third now argument with its explanation and factual evidence. Beyond college, students who study abroad will be better equipped to succeed in the workplace. Their broadened worldview will help them relate to their co-workers, especially in a worldwide organization. This increased scope of knowledge allows 200%, always statistics as an argument, facts, of students who study abroad to receive higher starting salaries. That is clear evidence that their experiences and views are valued by employers. Now, I reach now the fourth paragraph, which produces the other side's point of view, and the Muslim writer rebuts and refutes the arguments of this view by his own counter-arguments. Listen, in spite of all these benefits, some parents simply will not allow their children to study abroad. A person will argue that, here are your other opinions, it is not safe. Others will argue that, second argument of the other point of view, that studying abroad costs too much money. In these cases, it's important to take a look at one semester's financial aid statement. How much does, now put argument, he will answer them, he will refute that view. How much does it cost to be a student at a local university? When tuition, housing, textbooks, transportation, and meal plans are considered, it becomes difficult to argue that there is a stark difference in the cost of a semester at home versus a semester abroad. It means if you calculate the expenditure and the, you can say, the cost of living and studying in local university, you will find the same like when you study abroad. So go abroad and study, it's better. Clear? Finally, studying abroad will have long-lasting conclusion. Finally, or in brief, studying abroad will have long-lasting positive implications on a student's future as an academic and professional. Here I have a statement. It's good, he said. It's positive. New windows of opportunity will be flying open the moment, and graduate boards as a plane. Boards a plane. Why not make an appointment with a study? Here he summarized the major arguments. Then, recommendation, why not make an appointment with a study abroad center at university? You have nothing to lose but starting conversation today. Clear, it's great and very interesting, well-written essay based on the basic structure. Right, style or structure. Clear. Also, I have here another essay which is based on point by point structure. It means I have introduction, then body paragraph number 1, I introduce the other point of view and its first argument, then I refute this argument with my counter argument. Second paragraph, to introduce the other side's second point argument, I counter it with my counter argument. Then third paragraph, I introduce the third argument of the other side's point of view, that I counter it and rebut it with my counter argument. Clear. And finally, I conclude, right, by stating the statement and also summarizing my major arguments. Clear. Good. It's here entitled, Why Students Should Be Allowed to Use Laptops in Class. To use laptops in class. Clear. In class, you can read it slowly and see how every paragraph as shown here contains the argument of the others and counter-argument of the writer. Clear? Good. So enjoy reading these two, and also the third one, which is coming after this one. Good luck. Thank you.